Oh, I love this. I don't know why we don't go to the movies more often. Just you, me, and Sophie Ellis-Bextor.
Hi. All right? Oh, I'm so glad we get to do this. Sam or Mark?
Hey, trailer's about to start. It's the best bit.
Coming soon. Well, in approximately 1 minute's time, 8 people were trying to find themselves on a dance floor, starring Laura and Giovanni, with Will and Karen, Daisy and Eliash, Ari and Joanne. This is It Takes Two, the movie.
Hi, guys. Any room for me?
Shh. Oh, popcorn. Cheers, love. Ooh.
Live from London, this is Strictly It Takes Two. Please welcome your host, Zoe Ball.
Hold on! Sam! What about me? I got that. Oh, was that a total disaster? Was I completely out of time? Hello, welcome to It Takes Two. Thank you to the ladies, Hot Lips, Clifton, and Joe Clifton. Oh, it's Friday night, and I can confirm we are only, let's have a look, 24 hours, 42 minutes and 44 seconds away from the Strictly Movie Week special. And to celebrate the first theme of the series, we thought we'd have our own Hollywood makeover here at It Takes Two. Hope you like it. Do you like it, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah! Good. But now, you know what Friday means? No, not fish and chips. No, not payday. It is the day we have a sneaky peek at rehearsals up at Strictly HQ. So back, by popular demand, my favourite Welsh wingman, Gethin Jones, spent the morning getting all the gossip. Here he is.
Hey Zoe, happy Friday. Yes, I'm at the Strictly Ballroom where rehearsals are underway for Movie Week tomorrow night. Right now on the dance floor, practicing, is Judy Garland and Fred Astaire, also known as Leslie and Anton. This is their quick step. Have a look, sneak peek, go on. She is loving it. He has never been worked so hard in all his life. Whilst rehearsals continue, I'm going to quick step my way around Elstree Studios, catching up with some of the other couples. Zoe, I will not let you down. See you in a bit.
Oh, thanks, Gethster. More exclusives from him later on. But now, from one bit of hot stuff to another, our next guest has played such prestigious roles as the geek who lost his bicycle and the firefighter with frilly hands. I'm sure his next role as Man Sat on Sofa is going to be a huge box office hit. It is Ori and Joanne.
For me, it looked very stiff, particularly in the hip department, sadly.
You have to be very confident to produce those moves. It was very impressive.
It was an excellent performance and better than last week, so well done.
For Ori and Joanne. Hello, baby. How are you? Look at you in leopard skin. Oh, mind you, I should say, last weekend, Mr. No Sleeves. The guns were out, and weren't they mighty? I was so impressed.
I got shimmered and everything, so it was absolutely
Was that
an
the first time
experience.
that's ever happened to you?
It was.
It won't be the last, we can guarantee. Was it scary opening the show?
It was incredibly nerve-wracking, wasn't it?
I was actually more scared than Ori.
Really?
But I couldn't let him know that
Yeah.
because, you know, I had to give him courage and everything, but I think it was me who was shaking.
Yeah, and we, as you will know, incorporated a fireman's pole into the routine. Not many people know this, but it wasn't attached at the top.
OK.
So I was attached to a pole with no top, just hanging for dear life at the top, and I had a nervous little foot at the top that was going...
You knew that if you kind of leant slightly to it could have gone
it could have gone completely wrong.
Bless
Great way to
you.
open the show. Fireman's pole, timber.
I mean, in your wildest dreams, could you ever have imagined to be on national telly dressed as a fireman with no sleeves, hanging off a pole?
I mean, it was a dream.
This, you
It
know,
was
this is
dream.
a lot of people's fantasy.
No,
Ori.
I'm glad we could deliver that.
You did.
No, I'd never in my wildest dreams thought, and I don't think in Strictly history there's been a fireman's pole.
Have we had a fireman's pole? No, definitely no.
I'm glad we could.
Yeah,
do
well
that.
done.
I'm
You
glad
have
we
done.
could do it first.
27 points as well, consistent. Similar points to the week before. In fact, exactly the same, Joe.
Yes.
Were you happy with the comments and the scores?
I was happy that Len's score went up one. So
Good.
it was the same score. Craig went down, but Len went up. So I was happy with that because it was Len who said about the comments the week before. We had, like, you know, bad comments the week before, so we impressed him, didn't we?
Yes, we did. We did.
And I think when you've impressed Len, you can always feel a lot better about yourself. Craig did say a bit stiff in the hip department. I have to say I totally disagree.
Thank you.
I love your hips. All right, Annabelle.
Thank you. I've got more hip action.
Go on,
Do you want to see my hips?
Yes, we do. Let's have
Is it?
that. Oh, Lord. Not sure.
Look at this.
Stop! It's a family show.
I'm so
How
sorry.
much work had you done on those hips, Joe?
Well, we did some hips, but you know what? He has kind of got it a little bit naturally. And I think we had 3.5 days to do it. You have to prioritise as a teacher what you wanted to do. So I was working on the no heels because, you know, that could send people home doing heels in the cha-cha-cha. And the straight legs. We did work on the hips, but... maybe on the night, just didn't. You were concentrating on the heels.
There's a lot of things, and you had the pole that wasn't attached. I mean, my goodness me, what do they want?
Talk about hazards.
I know. One man, though, who was very, very excited was the charming David F. Gray from London. Evening, David. He tweeted that you were finally bringing back Braces choreography to primetime telly. Rock on, Tommy. Loved this move. I'm imagining this took ages to master. Look at that. Come on.
Thank you for the woo. Joe, as soon as Joe knew that I was going to be wearing braces, she wanted immediately to put that in the routine. And again, more hazards, not only the pole, but we did have a couple of ping moments. And then, you know, when
and also
everything's
these
elastic.
kind of moments.
So you know, you've got to go through the pain barrier to perform on Saturday night, and I think we definitely did that with the braces.
OK, this weekend you're dancing to Singing in the Rain. I'm sorry, but that is just it's just amazing. All right, how has your week been with the American Smooth?
Well, it couldn't be more contrasting. Going from firefighter to classy, cool Gene Kelly. It's been a really good week. I love this dance, and actually, Joe loves this dance and this kind of old school music even better. Shall I exclusively reveal how I felt? She cried during...
Joe Clifton cried. It's that good, ladies and gentlemen.
Because it was dreadful. No. It was because it was.
Good luck tomorrow. I know it's going to be amazing. Ori and Joanne! You're getting wolf whistles and everything. We know how these two are getting on, but how about Louise and Kevin and Tamika and Gorka the Corker and Greg and Natalie? Well, here's a little clip with all the answers.
Cha, cha, cha.
It is a completely different dance for Louise.
There's nothing similar apart from keeping in time to the music.
We just spent last week trying to hammer in getting down into her knees. So now she's used to that. We're going to change and go in a different direction again. Cha, cha, cha.
It's the straight legs and the hips that are the problem. The more we do it, the better. I don't moan about rerunning it at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks great.
Gorka and I, we are dancing the tango. One, which is very dramatic.
It's a very passionate, like, energetic boom.
I think I will be very good at my character in this routine.
Tamika have this like strong woman character, so she's gonna bring it out and she's gonna be amazing.
Oh, I really want to do well. It's so early in the competition now, and I'm not ready to go home.
Beautiful.
Greg's really, really good at the American Smooth. You are in my good books today.
We've been working a lot on technique and moves being very precise.
Big, small, big, small, big, small. Greg is really embracing footwork and the rise and fall in the frame. Oh, happy days.
Is that nice?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's about holding those poses properly and making it look really, really good. I'm excited. I think this is possibly the dance for me.
Oh, Greg looks good. It's Friday panel time, and the force is strong with them. Will you welcome Sophie Ellis-Bextor, Sam Nixon and Mark Rhodes? Lovely to see you. Sophie, I'm loving that outfit as well. It's
Thank
quite
you.
fitting, so cute boys look divine.
So underdressed.
Now, when... do you want to borrow a jacket? When Karen Hardy was on Choreography Corner on Tuesday, she said that last week was possibly the best week 2 ever in the show. Are we in agreement with the Hardy? What do you think?
The standard's definitely really impressive, isn't it? They're all so good. It's funny because I've seen some of the contestants here this evening. They're like, "Oh, I've been watching some of your older things," and I'm like, "Don't," because I feel like everybody's dances is a lot more complicated than anything I ever did.
No, I watched
feels
your
like that?
Charleston this week, and it is still as good as it was the first time I saw it. It's amazing. OK, let's have a look at this week's dances. We're going to start in a great place. Mr. Ed Balls. Last week, he was incredible with his Charleston. This week, it's a samba, notoriously difficult dance, but can he bring the performance like he did last week? Have a look. He's going to be dancing to Cuban Pete from The Mask. I'm imagining there'll be some yellow, there may be a green face. Can he bring it? Sam, what do you reckon?
I think he definitely... I mean, just look at him there. He's, like, proper going for it. And the thing with Ed, what's lovely is that you can tell that he's enjoying it, but most of all, you can tell that he's giving it everything, which I think is really sort of endearing, and especially to the public watching. I think you watch that and you think, oh, he's giving it his best, I'm going to vote for him, which is great. And
he got a standing ovation for his...
He did.
He did.
Yeah.
And he deserved it as well. He was really, really good. I've got a lot of time for Ed Balls.
I know. I've got a lot of time for him too. Let's have a look at Louise and Kevin. Now, the song... There are girls and boys around the country of a certain age, like in the late 40s like me, who will have danced in their bedrooms to this track for years. I'm so jealous Louise gets to dance this. It's flash dance, what a feeling. It's a cha-cha. There's leg warmers, there's Kevin Clifton. I mean, how good is this going to be? Sophie, having a look at that, what's her sort of technique like?
I think she's brilliant. She's so lovely, but also she's actually an incredible dancer. She's really precise.
Yeah.
And I'm really impressed with her. I think she's going to do really, really well.
Sam, what are you thinking, looking at that footage? I love how you're concentrating.
Yeah, I know.
Calm down.
You know?
So intense.
And she looked wicked. I mean, the legwork there was just awesome, you know what I mean? It was just
really,
incredible.
You haven't even seen the outfit yet. Wait till you see the outfit. OK, we're moving on to your old partner, Sophie. Brendan and Anastasia, they're doing a Viennese waltz this weekend, and it's to 1,000 Years from Twilight. Let's have a look at them rehearsing here. And see, I mean, you know this man very well, Sophie, and he's very good in the ballroom, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. He's brilliant all right. I think he did some... I think his choreography is superb.
Yeah.
And he's a very good teacher. I think Anastasia and him are really having a lovely time together. I can tell that they're really getting on, which is really nice.
And they had quite a tough weekend last weekend, so I think they'll probably be quite relieved to be back out there and doing everything they can.
I think she deserves to have a good run of it, actually.
OK. Now we're going to have a look at Will and Karen. They're doing a salsa, everybody, to Jai Ho from Slumdog Millionaire. Here they are. Check out Will's trousers.
Wow.
I mean,
that is brilliant. When you can come right out of the bed and then, like...
yeah, straight into the dance studio. This looks brilliant, doesn't it?
Yeah, really good.
Look at that ripple move. I don't know what that's called.
That's nice.
Yeah, Sam, what do you reckon?
I mean, he looks like Aladdin.
He does.
Brilliant. That looks great. I think Will's wicked. I think Craig particularly has been really harsh on Will.
Yeah, come on, Craig.
Yeah, I mean, I know he is the harsh judge, but I think he's wicked.
Say his name, like the harsh judge.
Yeah, harsh judge.
He's the harsh judge.
He'll love that. I'm sure he will. OK, now we're going to move on to a couple of swells. Leslie and Anton. Again, I think she's really wowing people at home, and they're loving this week. They're being Fred Astaire and Judy Garland. Here they are. It's a quick step. What do we think, Mark?
I think Anton is going to be in his element there, definitely. And Leslie, she looks really good in hold. They look really like powerful together. I think they're a great couple, actually.
Are we liking Anton de Beek has actually grown a beard because he's playing a tramp? Well, when I say beard, it's kind of like a bit of a shadow.
It's got a bit of stubble.
Yeah, I know.
Needs to work on it a little bit more.
I think it looks quite dashing. OK, Tamika and Gorka next. I know everybody looks forward to watching these two dance. They're doing a tango to The Heat Is On from Beverly Hills Cop.
Tune.
Some of you are too young to remember that. Here they are in action. What do we think? Sophie, why do people love these two, do you reckon?
I really like her. I like them both. I think, well, look, she's really getting into it now, because the first week she was sort of finding it quite hard not to laugh, wasn't she? But now I think she's releasing her inner dancer.
She's got a bit of a bad knee as well, and tango, it's down in the knees, isn't it? So it's quite tough. You would never tell from that, would you? I don't
Definitely
think.
not,
She's struggling.
No, not at all. No, she looked like she was really in it.
And boys, are you liking Gorka? There's a nice lady in the audience over there, a very young lady who loves Gorka, the lady in the pink dress.
You like a bit of Gorka?
She's not a lady, she's a girl. Yeah, she loves Gorka. What do you think of him, one of our new dancers?
He's fit. I mean, he seems like a lovely lad.
Is the right response. On to the judge and Oksana. They are going to be the Flintstones. It's a cheeky chance. It's the stuff that dreams are made of. Observe and comment. Here we go. Look at him, he's hilarious. He is wearing a nude shoe. Brilliant. You may be able to see there. He doesn't have toes. He's so popular. How is this going to be, do you think?
Very entertaining.
Yeah, it's just going to be brilliant, isn't it? His facial expressions, for anything he does, he's just wonderful. I think this is a perfect dance for Judge Rinder, and I think he's a dark horse to win the competition, I really do. I know. I went there.
Oh, my Lord! And Sam, what do you think? How does that look? Does that look like a Charleston to you? Are you happy?
I'm particularly happy with that. No, again, like Mike said, I think he got criticised for his facial expressions and stuff like that. Yeah. I think he can really explode with his facial expressions this week, which will be great.
I know. It's like spasms.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yabba dabba do.
Exactly. Give it up for our Friday panel. We'll be back later. Now, earlier on today, I gave Gethin Jones a microphone and a highly skilled camera crew and said, do your worst. Here is who he found hanging out at Strictly HQ.
Thanks, Zoe. I found a very posh dressing room to catch up with the lovely four that is OT, Danny, Louise and Kevin. Good morning, guys. Thank you for joining me so early. Danny, Paso Doble for you tomorrow night. How's it going? Do you carry the cape everywhere you go?
Yes, I do, actually. I've had it since we walked off stage last week. We were like, this is it. There you go. You're taking that for the week, and it's not left my bag since.
I know you complain a lot about how hard she works you, but actually by Monday you'd only done like an hour's rehearsal, so you've been cracking the whip or the cape since?
No, I don't complain. Let's put that out there. I can't. I'm not allowed.
No, I'm not bossy at all. I know what I want, and I know what I want him to look like, and that's it.
And you know what to give the viewers. Zorro, Saturday night with Danny. Hey, what more could you ask for?
Nothing else. Nothing. Just do what you have to do. That's it. No.
What's with the elastic as well? You've been giving him some elastic to practice with this. Is that his posture?
That's for the waltz.
That was for the waltz. That was just for resistance training for his elbows. It just hurts. I know it hurts. It's weird, but
it's a dance competition, not interval training.
Exactly. So if he wants to look like a dancer, we have to get him to that stage where he looks like a dancer.
He does look like a dancer. He's absolutely fantastic. Louise and Kev. Louise, how do you feel on a Friday? Are you excited at this point now or nervous? How are you feeling?
It wasn't until I heard these guys been training with resistance bands.
Yeah, we haven't done any of this.
Where's my resistant band?
I don't know. It's coming. I'm going to borrow it.
I was feeling great until that moment. No, Friday mornings, you're always apprehensive because you get to see what everyone else is doing and then you start driving yourself mad a little bit about your own dance and go, but yeah, it's all good. It's great to get back with everybody and then we all just sit and drink tea all day.
Yeah, that's the only time you see everyone on Friday. Kev, as a pro, do you kind of look at other people's routine and think, hello, oh, not so good, oh, we got a chance?
Yeah, constantly. I'm looking at all of them. And like last week, there was one move in someone else's routine that was slightly similar to ours. And I was like, we're changing the routine. And Louise was like, no, please. And we did change it. Even for this interview right now, like I was wearing a hat before and I took it off because Danny was wearing one. I was like, this won't do.
The competition is real, but you're not the only one. You've not been choreographing just Louise this week. You've been bringing some of your own moves in, haven't you?
Well, Kevin thought it'd be a really good idea to do a little bit of the naked video, which of course was 23 years ago. So yeah, I did try and teach Kevin a stir the pot and wipe the face.
Yeah.
Just give me it quickly.
Stir the pot.
Do it, Kev.
Wipe the face. Point the finger, slingshot, and turn.
But he keeps getting it wrong.
Yeah,
that's got a 4 from Craig written all over it. Best of luck this weekend, guys. Thank you very much. Nice one. Back to you, Zoe.
Thank you, gorgeous Geffen. Next up, she's the Robin to his Batman, the Bonnie to his Clyde, the Thelma to his Louise. I've now run out of movie duos, sorry, but here they are, Laura and Giovanni.
So silky smooth. It was like watching two dances combined into one.
It was absolutely gorgeous, that routine.
The emotion, the elegance, stunning. Beautiful work.
It's a woman, sorry. Like a very good woman.
It's scarily good.
Oh, welcome. Can I just say, you looked like Veronica Lake at the actress last
take that,
weekend.
thank you.
Oh, your hair was absolutely stunning.
a Hollywood
yeah,
star,
you didn't look so bad either, Giovanni.
Thank you.
It was a stunning waltz. Were you absolutely cock-a-hoop at the end of it?
I really enjoyed doing it. I think from the first week I was so nervous and it was really just working on the nerves. So to kind of go out and just enjoy it and not think about what the judges were going to say, think about everyone watching, just kind of be in the little zone of the song. So actually, I forgot when we had to get remarks that was going to happen.
I know, but luckily they were amazing, all the judges' comments. 32, which was 7 points up from your cha-cha-cha. Someone who was very pleased with that. Look at Giovanni.
I was really pleased. I really enjoyed the dance.
Yeah.
That dance was a beautiful one, and she did really, really well. So well done.
Thank you. Thanks, Giovanni. Yeah. Did he tell you that on the night?
Yeah, because the whole thing was it was the nerves, and you were just saying just work on the nerves and just get out there and be confident and enjoy it.
And can you feel them settling? Is it getting any easier?
Yeah, well, the first week I will never, because I said that to you last week, I was so nervous. So to go out there and just be like, you know, it was so much fun to dance it and just be happy afterwards. I actually didn't care what the judges were going to say because I enjoyed it.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Keza sent a very nice message, got in touch saying, Laura made me cry last night, so beautiful, elegant and full of grace. What a beautiful dance.
I cried.
Week 2, you're crying, you're making people at home cry. Any remorse for that? No.
No, it's all very emotional.
It is,
yeah,
isn't it?
I was like, I'm not going to be one of those people who cry on telly.
Oh, it's so happening. Now, Giovanni, she really did embrace the whole mood of the dance. It was so stunning. The music was amazing as well, outfit, hair, everything. What does Laura do first? Is she find it easier to get the steps or the kind of, you know, the...
Well, it depends the mood. It's like how she come in the rehearsals, because sometimes she can do like...
Lara non c'è.
No, Lara non c'è.
Lara non c'è.
Ah, I
Lara's
like
not
it.
here.
I have no idea what they're saying.
Lara c'è, Lara non c'è.
Yes.
And he goes outside and goes, Laura, come back into the room.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I have to say, Laura, please come back. But usually we just start with the steps.
Yeah.
Into the music, and after we do all the rest, the technique and all the stuff. Again, it depends how she come in the rehearsals.
Okay. Like
the mood.
Oh, gosh, you've got to behave for him. This weekend, movie week, salsa.
She's been crying all the week, but not for the emotional, just for the reason.
Yes, we saw on your Twitter, actually, that you've got a few bruises. He's been throwing you around, obviously, as part of the dance.
First time I've done lifts since... In the group dance, there was a little lift, but the salsa has 3 lifts.
Okay.
And we practiced them a lot, and I didn't realise on Wednesday till I got home that they left a bit of damage.
Yes, we're not actually going to show you.
No, you don't.
They are so shocking.
No, don't do it.
Tell you, like, what has he done to you? But they don't hurt. You just kind of, she's just like holding them.
Yeah, you just smile through the pain. You're like, ah. And then he says, because with the salsa, you have to be like sexy. So he's like, be sexy, and all I can think is, It hurts.
Be sexy in pain.
How do I be sexy when it's hurting so much? Here you are, this is looking absolutely brilliant, by the way. We saw your costume yesterday, which is so
I thought you were going to steal it on me.
Well, if I could get it on one of my legs, I would have stolen it. But we were interested to know, Vicky was saying the boa is all coming down. Is it going up? It's going Giovanni.
We're going to somehow use it maybe at the beginning.
But definitely shorter for the lift, otherwise.
Otherwise feather in the face.
Yes, you need to see where he's going, otherwise we're all in trouble.
It could be funny otherwise, and you don't want to choke on the feathers either. How is your accent coming along, your Irish accent, Giovanni?
It's getting... Come here to me.
He sounds like
you're one?
Come here to me, you're one.
Yeah, that one. Come here. Come here to me and do one.
Oh, it's brilliant. By the way, Salvida, she's from Sicily, Giovanni. She just wanted to say hi to you. You're her favourite. There we go. Oh, yes!
Io sono in Palermo, però deve essere.
Oh, we will get subtitles for next week. And Giovanni, now, because it is movie week, we called upon a big screen legend, 007 himself, Daniel Craig, to present a guide to the greatest Strictly movie moments of all time. Unfortunately, he said no. So we asked Ian Waite to dress up for us instead. Honestly, you can't tell the difference. You can't tell the difference.
The name's Waite, Ian Waite, and I'm on a very special mission to infiltrate Strictly's most thrilling movie week performances. Our favourite agent is known for his sophisticated style, cool gadgets, and of course 007 is never seen without a glamorous girl on his arm. So first up, let's talk Bond girls. We all remember Georgia Mayfoot's stunning rumba with her partner Giovanni to Writings on the Wall from Spectre. Her dramatic performance left many shaken and a little stirred. This Moulin Rouge-inspired routine with Cara Toynton and her partner Artem proves she has a license to thrill.
Spectacular! A tango full of theatrical magic!
No surprise, she went on to lift the Glitter Ball trophy in 2010. Next up, my favourite category, me. Well, not just me and my fellow leading men. And one thing we know how to do well is make a big entrance. This funny-looking spy certainly does. It's Matt Baker and his dance partner Aliona performing the jive routine to Austin Powers. Look at him go. And it's the greatest hero of them all, James Bond himself, performed by Scott Maslin in 2010. Look at that body. We are so alike. OK, it's action time. And we have to start with Princess Leia herself. The Force was with Kelly Bright and her partner, Kevin, as they performed their out-of-this-world Charleston routine to Star Wars. No special effects required. Back on planet Earth, it's Anthony Ogogo and his partner, Oti, dancing the Paso Doble to Rocky III. Anthony put up a good fight, but sadly was knocked out of the competition that night. Maybe he should have opted for a can of hairspray. And of course, there is always an evil genius on a mission to assume world domination. And no, I don't mean this little cute penguin. I mean him. Disaster. Yes, he's our very own beloved villain. Dr. No, I didn't like it. Craig Revel Horwood. For Craig, there was nothing happy about Ainsley Harriot's Cha-Cha-Cha to the movie Happy Feet in 2015. And who is Craig talking about this time?
Well, it was like a lobster on acid.
It is Scott Mills and his partner Joanne dancing the samba to The Little Mermaid. Craig noticed something fishy about Scott's technique, and this entertaining performance failed to put a smile on his face. But what did our villain think about this routine? It's Tim Wanacott and his partner Natalie Lowe dancing the Charleston to the classic song Money Money.
No amount of money, darling, is going to change
what just happened there, sadly. It was complete and absolute disaster, darling.
Ouch! My mission here is complete. I brought you some of the most spectacular movie week moments in Strictly history. But remember, if Craig asks, I was never here.
Oh, I adore him. Hiddleston, get in line. Let's start the campaign right here. Waity for Bond. Ian Waity. Moving on, our next guest has starred in high-profile campaigns for some of the biggest names in fashion. But right now, each Saturday, she's just a girl standing in front of 4 judges, asking them to love her. It's Daisy and Ali Ash.
Oh, Daisy always serves a hot dish.
You lost a little bit of a straight leg on occasion, but I really enjoyed it.
You are such a natural mover. You're sassy, you're flirty. You are going to go far.
Darlings. Oh, you fruity cuties. Fruity cuties. I know, I like that. You were so amazing last weekend. Honestly, when you look back at that, Daisy, can you believe that's you out on the floor? It's incredible.
I was so nervous. It was just... I'm quite pleased I got through it.
Yes.
Exactly, yes.
That's
quite well, actually. I was actually quite well getting through it.
Yeah, I know, she wasn't bad, actually. I know. The thing is, you can't tell you're nervous at all. I think you look incredibly confident. And that's quite an achievement. That's good, actually. No, I want my mum.
Yeah, literally.
Your mum's here
My
tonight,
mum's here,
actually.
thank goodness.
Hi, Paul. Mum's here. And your little sister, Betty. And Danny's here as well. So the nerves not getting any better, but Ali Ash, 30 points. I know you were a happy boy.
I was very happy. I still am, actually.
Yes.
To do a first Latin dance and to dance it like that, and cha-cha is not the easiest dance to do, because you do have to straighten the knees, do the hips. Driving me, I read that. And so it's not an easy dance. A good one. It's not an easy dance. And the routine was full of steps.
Yeah.
Hard steps. And Daisy smashed it.
She did smash it.
Yes.
Come on. Absolutely. Now, we do have to mention there was a little quibble with the judges about an illegal lift. Yeah, all right, don't draw her attention. Len wasn't happy. Now, was that supposed to happen? Explain yourself.
It was supposed to happen, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It actually was supposed to be higher. I actually didn't do it very well on the
Oh, really?
Well, I should have actually got a lot further off the floor, so...
Oh, wow. I love it. You're such a rule breaker, Ali Ash, getting yourself into trouble. Did you realise you were committing a crime against dance, Daisy?
I did not. And then it was...
Ali Ash. I know. He can get away with anything, that boy.
I know, with this face.
I know.
No, you know what? I love that step. I love that step. And at that point in the music, I was like, we have to do something that is really strong.
Yeah.
And it was that. I don't know.
He's so naughty. Now, this weekend, you get to be Mary Poppins.
Actual Mary Poppins.
I know, real Mary Poppins. It's so exciting. It's a quick step as well to a spoonful of sugar.
Yeah.
I mean, look at you here. We're all watching this today saying you already look like Mary Poppins.
I thought I'd dress in character to help.
It does help, doesn't it,
help.
in training?
Yeah, totally. We've just had such a giggle this week, haven't we? I think week 3 feels like my body knows the abuse it goes through.
Okay.
And actually...
The dance abuse.
The dance abuse. I know. Let's get that right.
And actually, the song is so joyful that I've just been laughing in your face all week.
He's not taking it personally at all. Is it nice to be back in Holt? Because obviously, Chacha, you're out there on the floor a lot on your own.
So lovely to be back in Holt. Because I remember talking to Abby before we started, and she said, "Oh goodness, I love the ballroom holds." And I thought, "Oh, I'm quite excited about having some fun in Latin. Actually, I don't know about ballroom." And as soon as we're back at Holt, I'm like, "We're home. It's okay."
Please don't let me
don't
go.
let go.
Your family were telling me actually when you were little you were really clumsy.
Yeah, I'm still really clumsy.
You're so graceful out on the floor, though.
Never clumsy.
Never clumsy.
Never clumsy.
And
Not once. Not once.
What have you found trickiest with this routine this week?
I think because the first ballroom dance we did was waltz. And it's very slow. There is a lot of time to think about steps, what comes up. Although it's very exposed.
Okay.
But quick step, it's completely opposite.
Yeah.
So it was keeping the posture, and there is a lot of steps, and they're very quick.
Yeah, I know. Everyone always says that every year.
Yeah.
It's the clue is in the title, really, isn't it? Now, we've lost Melvin and Jeanette last week. Obviously, you're betrothed, your beautiful girl. She's here tonight as well. They're all in tonight. Does this make it scary and a little bit more real now? People are going home.
Totally. That results show was by far the most nerve-wracking experience I've ever been through. It was horrible when you're waiting for that light and you just really don't want it to be red because I just want to learn another dance.
Yes, please. Right. Well, I don't think there's any danger of you going anywhere. I can't wait to see you tomorrow as Mary and Bert. Daisy and Aliash, good luck, my darling. Competition time now, and have we got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you? So silly, this show. Here is how you could bag yourself a pair of tickets to the Strictly Come Dancing final. Thank you.
Calling all Strictly superfans. Have you ever wanted to experience the excitement, the glamour and the drama of the Strictly Ballroom firsthand? Well, now's your chance. We're giving you the opportunity to win 2 tickets for the biggest night of the year, the Strictly 2016 Grand Final. For your chance to win, all you need to do is answer the following question correctly. In week 3 last year, Jay and Aliona performed a Pulp Fiction-themed jive, but what was the total score they received from the judges? Was it A, 37 points, B, 38 points, or C, 39 points? To enter, please head to our website at bbc.co.uk/strictly. You must be aged 16 or over to enter, and the competition will close at midday on the 19th of October. Terms and conditions apply. Good luck, and remember, keep dancing.
Thank you, Deadly. Now, from one prize that money can't buy to another. As a former Blue Peter presenter, he's no stranger to a high-stakes challenge. But how did he get on rounding up Strictly stars for another off-the-cuff backstage chat earlier today? Here's Gethin.
In the Star Bar, hanging out with the boys and Pasha and Brendan, who's just finishing his breakfast. How was it?
Amazing.
Pasha, tango on Saturday with Naga. How are you feeling about it?
Very, very strong.
Are you doing a tango? Look like a waltz.
What do you mean look like a waltz?
The fighting talk has begun. Boys, just quickly to show everyone at home how you do a tango face, because I know you're both kings of doing it. Ready, 3, 2, 1, tango face.
I see why he is confused.
Okay. Doing a waltz face, I think. How is Anastasia? I mean, incredibly brave to be taking this on. Is she all right for tomorrow?
Yeah, she's all right for tomorrow. Looking really good, actually. Viennese waltz we're doing. And, no issues. We haven't had to change anything because we're keeping our arms down. So lovely.
Yeah. And Mission Impossible theme tune for you tomorrow. I'm expecting something very dramatic. Is she really getting on board with that drama?
Oh, yeah, so she's really cracking on, and we have dramatic entrance. You're going to love it.
Yeah, and Brendan, movie week, it's just a great... To do a theme week is fun, isn't it, for everyone?
It is. We always get involved in the theme weeks. We like to get a great concept and a lovely feeling in the dance, and I think the audience at home can then sort of relate more to your performance because they kind of understand what you're trying to portray rather than guessing, which they do most of the time.
Boys, thanks you for your time. I know you've got to run off to group rehearsals. Best of luck tomorrow. Finish with a tango face. Tango face. Tango face.
He still has to work on it. It's
I'm
okay.
working. It's a work in progress.
Let's go.
Okay.
Tango face, you look like Michael Crawford. Now, our final guests of the night are members of a very exclusive club, Jive Club. I didn't know much about it, but apparently the first rule of Jive Club is you don't talk about Jive Club. The second rule of Jive Club is you don't talk about Jive Club. And the third rule of Jive Club is totally gone. We'll ask them in a minute. It's Will and Karen.
It was a classic rock and roll style. I love that style on you. You look an ease with it.
Your performance level and value is always brilliant.
What I loved is your energy. You came out and you went for it. Well done.
What is she like? I know she's not very good at sharing. Look how she eats and look at her body. It's incredible. Will and Karen, everyone. Man alive, I'm digging your jive. It was so good, Will.
Really, I wasn't so sure for myself.
Really? Why not? Why?
Well, I missed a move.
a few moves, and
Just one? Just one?
Is it just one? I felt I could
Yeah.
have just been a little bit more energetic.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Can you keep playing it so I can work on it? Karen wants to watch it back. Karen Hardy said you were amazing.
Did she?
Yes.
I thought.
She said you recovered brilliantly from that little.
Oh, I love Karen.
Yeah, we all love Karen.
I love her.
Anyone called Karen, we adore them. How much of an impact did the muscle injury have? Because where was that? You hurt yourself somewhere, didn't you?
I hurt my left glute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Otherwise known as well, I was saying my left bum, and then I realised I've only got one bum.
Yeah, I know. Half of your bottom.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
left cheek. Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Cheek. Heckled with body parts.
I know.
It's better. It's better now.
Okay.
It did impact it. I probably said it for a bit of sympathy. I mean, you know, I
it worked.
I didn't know what.
We all like that.
Oh,
I
good.
believed you.
You did believe me.
Yeah, because you almost took my head off.
Yes, I almost squashed Karen.
Oh,
that was
no.
the best bit.
That's never good.
Not on live
Halfway
TV.
through. No. And let's talk about the judges' scores. I mean, you got an 8 from Len, Karen, and then a 5 from Craig. Sometimes you're like, what is going on here?
That's what I feel when I get a 5 from Craig. I just want to eat.
You just want to eat, yes. Eat away the pain.
I don't understand that 5. I mean, we had plenty of content.
Yeah.
He had great bounce. You know, I think it was only because of that little mishap.
Yeah.
But the fact that he recovered was the best thing, because that's how it, you know, that's what a true professional does.
That's exactly.
You know, so I mean, and he's
Karen.
a good worker. He's a, you
Oh,
know,
don't be good worker.
And he was so good. It's funny because on the side of, I knew something had gone wrong, but I just didn't want. I was like, whatever. But he continued and he picked it up. And
so good.
I just think Craig has it in for us.
We can turn this around
I'm going
tomorrow,
to send him a scented candle. I think I can turn it round.
Jai Ho tomorrow. Oh, it's going to be so good. Firstly, outfits, so good. Will,
I
we
do it for you.
appreciate them. I know, and we
for
love
you.
them. I get so excited every time we see.
There's Wednesday.
How are you liking this? I mean, Karen, you're a salsa sensation. You're, you know, a Latin sensation. How's Will taken to this dance?
Oh, he's great. He's very. You're very natural. He's a very natural mover, and which is nice. And I love the flow of the pants. I think the costumes really come alive when he comes alive when he has the right costumes. I'm sorry, I have popcorn in my mouth.
It does help with the character.
It really
But
does. Though.
yeah, he's great. I think, and the tricks. I mean, there's a lot of tricks. There's a lot of everything. There's a lot of Bollywood.
Is there some twisting the light bulb?
Twisting.
Oh,
I am changing all the light bulbs in my house. I'll come to yours and do yours.
By the way,
as
we
well.
have eyes and ears obviously everywhere, wherever you are over the next 12 weeks, and they're in the training rooms. We caught this classic this week,
Oh,
haven't
no.
we?
Oh, no.
God. 3. Boom, boom. We'll work on this.
Disgusting.
You squeezed me too hard.
That's so
You
disgusting.
burped me.
It's like burping a baby.
What are you doing? I had just eaten some potato chips.
Yes.
And then we started practicing again. And he squeezed me too hard. I'm sorry.
And what happened? What happened?
I burped.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
That
no,
was
I'm so.
Forget they're filming.
I know, we're there all the time.
I
By the way,
never
we
would
loved
have worn
your
that top.
I
either,
know.
No. Isn't it great?
We thought you looked like the Cookie Monster.
Thank you.
Yes, I don't know if that's a compliment.
It is.
Good luck tomorrow night. I think you're going to be brilliant. Enjoy. We'll all be taking this along at home. Will and Karen.
That is very funny. That is very funny.
Whinging the baby. So Will and Karen are ready for movie week, but what about the rest of the class of 2016? It's time to check in on Naga and Pasha and Ed and Katya. I know what's coming. And Anastasia and Brendan. I feel under fire.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tango is our third dance. We have to be very precise and very accurate with execution of our steps.
Ow! Stab my own toe in the ground. What frustrates me is that I learn new steps and then I've forgotten the first part of the dance.
And 2, and 1.
Oh, sorry.
It's a new part, yeah.
I knew this bit yesterday. Genuinely, it falls out of my head like a sieve. I need to be strong core. I can feel the neck muscles are going to get a workout this week.
Samba is really hard. I'm trying to piece it together. It's sort of slightly flying all over the place.
We've been working on the technical side of it, learning steps and trying to get the bounce, which is the main element of samba.
down, up. It's such a stupid movement. With this dance, I'm totally outside my comfort zone. I'm doing moves I never thought I could do, and I still don't know whether I can.
Just keep going.
The Viennese waltz is loving and gentle.
A big part of this week was coming in with a really different feeling to what we've done so far, which has been quite punchy, very Anastasia, if you like, to show a different side of her.
I feel light and gentle and feminine, which is something I don't really show many people. I show them my strong side. I have a real desire to make this dance really 10.
Go on, Anastasia. Please welcome back my delightful Friday panel. OK, where shall we go? I think we should talk about Claudia and AJ. They're doing a Charleston to a song from Bugsy Malone, which we love. You give a little love. Here they are in action. I'm liking the speed of this. Now, obviously, Sophie, we loved your Charleston. It's still one of the favourites of all time. This looks lots of fun. How are they going to do with this little number?
Well, it's looking good so far. I think, for me, the thing I love most about Charleston is just the spirit of it, that sort of Gatsby era, the sort of where you just kind of slightly throw it away. So that's the thing I love about watching them as well. So, no, it should be fun. There is quite a crowd pleaser as well, aren't there? Because you can do, like, flips and trips and things like that.
Yeah,
I'm sure she'll put a few of them
Can you imagine the trick? We've seen the footage, but they kind of stop doing it whenever the camera's there. And
Really?
Like, oh, we want to see
because they know it's amazing.
Exactly, and it will be spectacular. On to Danny and Oti. They're brilliant Viennese waltz last week. They got all the 8s. I'm imagining a paso doble for these two could be pretty epic. Mark, what are you thinking of Mr. Mac?
Well, Danny looks like a film star to begin with, so that helps. I think him playing Zorro, is he playing Zorro? Yeah, it's perfect for him. He's just... the thing is with Danny, the problem might be that he's too good too soon, because it has happened in the past, hasn't it?
Right,
you know, people like a journey.
Well, no.
People like a journey.
People like
I love Danny. I love Danny, but I
Okay.
think my advice for him is be worse.
Okay. Mess it up. Maybe trip over the cake.
Yeah, exactly.
A little bit. And everyone go, oh,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
rubbish.
yeah.
And then the next week come back. It's good advice. OK, Greg and Natalie, American Smooth, everything I do it for you. Is this going to be Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, or Robin Hood Men in Tights? Sam, here he is, practising. Lots of people saying, for a non-dancer, he's brilliant. What do you reckon?
Definitely. I think he's really good. And Prince of Thieves is one of the best films ever made, so it's already a winner for me. Do you know what I mean?
It's debatable.
What?
No! I love Costner.
I mean, let's not go into Costner's accent as Robin Hood, but you know what I mean? He looks great, and I think that looks like it'll be a really lovely, beautiful routine just from that little clip.
Go on, Greg. Laura and Giovanni, moving on from their waltz, they've got the salsa. She's covered in bruises, but she's still loving it. This is them in training. Have a little look. Sophie, what are you thinking of Laura and Giovanni? What of this partnership?
I think Laura's great, actually. I think she's going to go a really long way in the competition, and yeah, this looks lovely, and she's really good. And I think when it comes to the journey thing, I think she will do a lot of that, even though I find it a really cringy word to use.
The journey. I know. Why have we not managed to find a replacement for the word journey?
The trip?
Please, the trip. OK.
It's a lovely trip.
Thank you very much. OK, from now on it'll be, have you had a nice trip? OK, Naga and Pasha are going all Mission Impossible on us, and a tango. Now, here she is in training. Last week, the judges were saying she needs to look more confident in her face and act the part. Can you see that coming here, Sam? Can you see improvement?
I might have to be a little harsh here.
Go on, Sam, you can be honest here, you're amongst friends.
I think this is quite generic.
Really?
And I don't know, I think she's so petrified, bless her, because obviously it's a terrifying thing. I think it comes across so much that... and, you know, I mean, this is... Maybe that will help with this dance, because obviously she's got to be quite serious and stuff like that, so she might be able to hide behind that. But I don't know, I think she might be in trouble potentially this week.
Oh, Sam! Sorry. Sam! Sorry.
I don't agree, Naga.
No. Go on, Sophie, what do you think?
Well, I think she looks beautiful, I have to say. I'm
didn't say
surprised.
she didn't look beautiful.
No, it's right. It was just like,
Not slagging
I'm
off
not
how she
having an
looks.
argument. I'm not having an argument, I'm just giving my opinion. And I think I'm surprised how many of them have got dancer face already.
I know.
I didn't get one till like week 6. So give her a chance.
So give her a chance, yeah. OK. And some of them, it's frightening how confident they are.
Yeah, I couldn't do any of that thing
And
for like
talking
ages.
about trip or journey, we could see her maybe go on that. So yes, don't lose heart, Naga. OK, on to Ore and Joanne. Woo! Singing in the Rain, American Smooth. I mean, surely this is going to be incredible. Let's have a look at him in training. I love this song. I think it's one of my favourite films as well. How's he look to you? Mark, what do you think?
Look at his little face.
I know.
He's great,
great, isn't he? Back from CBBC days
Oh,
as
love
well.
him. Love it. We love him. But the thing is with Ore is that he gives it 100% all the time, wherever he does. Yeah. And you can tell that he's absolutely loving it. And I've been talking to him in the back and he's having like the best time ever. And the thing is with Ore, he will be going on the trip because he isn't like one of the top ones at the moment, but he's got the potential to be. And I think he's going to do really, really well.
So glad he doesn't suck because it'd have been well awkward.
I know, mate, he's rubbish, and you're like, no, you're brilliant. On to Daisy and Aliash, Mary Poppins, and it's a quick step. Here they are in training. And Sophie, what are you making of these two?
Well, I danced to Julie Andrews' song when I did Strictly as well on Musicals Week.
Yes.
I was Maria from The Sound of Music doing a few of my favourite things.
That's right.
So I think if you have Julie on your side, you're destined for a really happy night because Julie Andrews is like the most wonderful woman in the world. So,
oh, that was such a beautiful thing. I've actually got goosebumps on my goosebumps from hearing you say that. OK, it is the time when I have to put you on the spot. I need to know who's not getting a Hollywood ending this weekend, who is saying goodbye. Sophie, who do you think will be going home?
I just don't want it to be Anastasia, actually. I think she deserves to go a bit further, so I hope that everybody's a bit kinder to her this week.
OK. Sam?
I think it could be Naga, I think.
You think Naga? OK. And Mark?
I am going to say Leslie.
Leslie?
Oh!
Shut your face!
OK,
shut your face!
It's early days, but who'd you like to win?
Win?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey. I don't know. There's about 7 people that I think could
OK, don't give me all 7. We haven't got time.
Ore all the way.
Oh, yeah, your boy.
I think Ore.
OK, all right. OK, it's not that they're biased or anything, but
We're not.
Let's hear it for our Friday panel. Now, let's get to know 2 new additions to the Strictly family, new pros, Chloe and Neil. Here they are in their own words.
I'm Neil Jones. I'm from Hampshire, right here in the UK. I've been dancing since I was 3 years old. Actually began with ballet. 9 years ago, I started dancing with Katia, and we went on to be the World Show Dance Champion. It's amazing that I'm actually part of the Strictly family. I can't wait to get started in some of these group numbers. I'm a pretty quirky dancer. I like to bring something different, fun, exciting. Don't take myself that serious.
I'm Chloe Hewitt, I'm from Cheshire, and I'm 21 years old, so you could say I'm the baby of the group. I started dancing when I was 7 years old, and soon after I was paired with AJ, and I've never looked back. We are the British Open, European and National Latin American champions. I'm used to dancing in front of a big crowd, but dancing on Strictly in front of millions of people is a whole nother level.
So, looking forward to having Chloe and Neil on the sofa very, very soon indeed. In the meantime, here's Gethin, who caught up with them earlier on today at Elstree.
Thanks, Zoe. I'm by the sparkly doors, which, as you know, over the years have seen so many different faces come through them. This year, 2016, we have 2 new faces, and Neil and Chloe. Good jazz hands as you come through the door. Guys, lovely to see you. What's it like being part of the Strictly family? Are you loving it?
Oh, I'm absolutely loving it, 110%. It's been a dream of mine from the beginning, so...
Yeah.
Dream come true.
Yeah, well, I'm older than you, so I've like, I remember the original. So I've been like wanting to be on this show since the original.
Yeah.
Did you get cast just because you look like Greg Rutherford?
Yes, I think I'm like the third ginger on the show now.
You're more than welcome being here. I know you're involved with all the group dances. They seem to get bigger and better every year. What can you tell us about the ones coming up over the next couple of weeks?
Oh, you got some great ones. You got some big ones coming up as well. I think we've got like a fire hydrant coming up with one with glitter bursting out, hats. It's going to get more difficult as they go on.
Yeah, I think props this year is a huge thing. They're taking it to a whole nother level, which makes the show even better. So from home, so it's going to be great. Can't wait.
It must take you a long time to choreograph these routines as well.
We're in the studios. We've been going through August, like learning all these routines, and then every Monday we come in and we have to refresh. Yeah, and we're like watching the DVDs before, going, okay, oh, that's me in that one. What am I meant to do that? Oh my God.
Now I know you're loving the show. Let's talk about you first, because obviously AJ is your professional partner. Claudia is a little bit nervous about lifts. What advice can you give Claudia in terms of just trusting AJ?
I mean, the thing is even when me and AJ were competing, we never did lifts ourselves, but I can see where she's nervous because, it's a whole nother thing of, a girl being lifted up. It can be a bit like, I don't want to be heavy, I don't want to like hurt him or anything like that. So there is a bit of pressure, but just trust him. He's a very trustworthy person.
As long as he's not looking in the mirror.
Don't get him looking in the mirror.
Yeah. He's always on his phone, actually, to his mum. I've just seen him now. Katja, obviously your wife dancing with Ed Balls. Have you been taking inspiration for your steps?
I've been watching Ed and I've been working out what to do. He's been teaching me a lot lately.
Aren't you dressed as a cowboy this week?
Yes, I am. And actually, Ed's been showing me a lot. He's been teaching me how to wear the cowboy hat. He's been getting me, the hoedown? Whatever you go through. Yeah, he's been showing me some moves going on now.
Hey, listen, all the best tomorrow night. Thanks so much for chatting to us and enjoy the Strictly experience.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Back to you, Zoe. See you in a bit.
Gethin and welcome Chloe and Neil. Now, Sam, Mark, if you did Strictly Come Dancing, who would you want as your partner, Sam?
Who are the short ones?
Jeanette.
I love Karen.
Karen Clifton. Who would you dance with?
Oh, it's tricky, but Ali Ash.
Oh, yeah. I'll fight you for him. Sadly, that's all we have time for tonight. If you like what you've seen on tonight's It Takes Two, don't miss tomorrow night's show with Tess and Claude, 6:45 on BBC One. Less chat, but a lot more dancing. It's going to be brilliant. I'll be back here Monday at 6:30 with a second couple to leave the competition. Who's it going to be? Now singing us out with the very first performance of her new single, Crystallise, it is the gorgeous Sophie Ellis-Bextor. Have a lovely weekend.
Waiting for a lifetime, like you carved from the mountain. Sometimes I stand like a statue, waiting to surprise you, and when it comes, what it does is nail you down. You cannot swerve, you're not the last, you're not the first to sometimes lose your nerve. You don't have to try hard, you don't need to wise up. It all becomes clear as day. So crystallize love. It's been sleeping since day one, trapped in your subconscious, scheming for the moment when you stop feeling cautious, and when it comes, and what it does is nail you down. You cannot swerve, you're not the last, you're not the first to sometimes lose your nerve. You don't need to try hard, you don't need to wise up. It all becomes clear as day. So crystallize love. You don't need to try hard, and you don't need to wise up. It all becomes clear as day. So crystallize love, crystallize love.
Are these warriors guarding a secret?
Look at that.
That could rewrite history.
Genuinely a revelation.